Hello, I'm Dr. Novlette Thompson. I'm an endocrinologist as a physician specializing in hormonal disorders, and I've been with the Mama Mission since 2023. I have always had a desire to do medical mission. It's something I hope to do more of when I'm retired, but I'm still very active. I've been a physician for almost 40 years and specializing in my particular field for over 30 years. And I thought I had skills that I could bring some value to the Mama Mission program. As an endocrinologist, one of the number one diagnoses I take care of is diabetes, different type 1, type 2, gestational. And I know here in the islands, diabetes is rampant in our culture. A lot of it has to do with lifestyle choices and just lacking education on the importance of making good diet choices and exercise, just overall lifestyle and self-care. So I thought this was something I could bring some extra value to our program. As an internist, general internist, I pretty much have experience in taking care of all of the general medical conditions that one may see in the field of internal medicine. So I was able to use some of those skills also. In 2023, my first mission, I was particularly taken aback by how busy the clinic was, and pretty much you saw the whole spectrum of internal medicine disorders. One of my first cases was a 17-year-old young man brought in by his mother because of weakness and weight loss. And that year, we were able to bring down a lot of glucose testing machines. So pretty much everyone who walked through the door got their blood sugar tested. And sure enough, this young man had a blood sugar over 500. This was something neither he nor his mother had knowledge of before. So this was essentially new onset diabetes, and because of his young age and severity of his weight loss, this was what we call type 1 diabetes or insulin dependent diabetes. So this young man was actually quite sick, and if he was not treated immediately would have gone into a diabetic coma, which could have been fatal. So it was important that we immediately get him to a hospital to get him on intravenous fluids and insulin, and that was something that I picked up immediately. And once, after educating he and his mom about his new diagnosis, providing them with a glucose meter and instruction, we immediately had him sent to the emergency room at the local hospital. And obviously we left that year and I did not get a follow-up, and this year he did not return to the clinic. So I'm just hoping and praying that he is actually doing quite well. But I was able to provide education for he and his mother. He had just graduated from high school and thought his life would be over with this new diagnosis. And I was able to let him know that, on the contrary, that he had a full, healthy life ahead of him, but it would involve taking insulin for the rest of his life, which was a big, big thing, big deal for he and his mother. But they left understanding better what his disease was about and what he would need to do to take care of himself moving forward.